Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. My name's Christi Bovee. You have reached the Voice Love Company, and I'm so glad that you're here today for a live reaction to my very first listen. I'm almost embarrassed to admit it, but it's my first time to hear Metallica today. So my heavy metal education continues with all of you in tow here. You guys are here to help me react to the studio recording of Master of Puppets. And that was recommended to me. I did a little poll this week on the community page on the Voice Love Company. Silver Black said, if you're going to do this song, you need to listen, go back to the origin story of the song. Don't watch the live. The original studio recording is where it's at. So that is what we're going to do today. And I'm kind of glad we're going to do it that way. I'll tell you why in just a minute. Okay, let's see who's on this morning. We've got Frank, Ramekers, Tom Vlug, John Sullivan, Alan Infinity, Sean Murphy is on. Hello, Julie Lamb, Michael Schneider. Hi there. Let's see, who else did I see? Florosaurus, hello, good morning. Jürgen Radix is here. Wendy Scaff from the Netherlands, hi there. Andra Linnenbank is here. Really good to see you. Fabrizio. Jenny Knoppers is here, otherwise known as Jenny Zelf. Hello, thanks for reaching out to me this week. You're a huge encouragement as I'm navigating my copyright strike. Thanks for reaching out. Can you guys hear me okay? I turned down my mic just a little bit because I felt like I was just getting a little too, I don't know, it's getting a little bit of pops or something. I don't know, it just wasn't quite a clean thing here. Listen. David Jensen is here. John Sullivan, yes, 80,000 subscribers, you guys. We hit 80,000 subscribers this week. Thank you guys so much. I mean, I couldn't have done it without you. Seriously, could not have done it without you. Thank you so much. I'm hoping I'm seeing everybody here. Let me go down to the new comments because you guys are, okay, you can hear me perfectly fine. Great. Beautiful. Sounds good. Great, great, great. Awesome. I'm so glad. Is your stream started yet? I'm not sure what you mean, Jenny. Yeah. We're live. We've got 36 gorgeous miracles watching right now. Thanks for tuning in with me. I appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, yes. Compare. Yeah, Andrel, good point. We have to compare it to the level of music when we get there. I don't think I have any control over the level of the audio of the video that's playing. I need to do a little more research on that. In some ways, it's kind of good that it's down a little bit. It's not going to be your norm. I'm going to be able to turn it up in my ears, so that's good. But I don't think I can control it, what's going out over the airwaves. And so maybe that's a good thing because then, it makes it its own entity, this video. So we don't anger the copyright gods. All right, who else is here? Paul, hello. Thank you, Paul, for the congratulations on 80,000. We're just going to talk here for a second, wait for YouTube to alert everybody that we're on. Tom Ward is here. Hi there. Hi, Annie NYC. All my peeps, you guys are so awesome to come today. Thank you. Herman from, I'm not even going to try that. But Herman, you're from the Netherlands. Thank you so much. Okay, your live stream might get blocked due to copyright violations. This happens often with Metallica songs on other channels. Really good to know. Really good to know. I know how to pick them, don't I? Wow. Okay. Wow. Very good. Yes. Give a thumbs up, guys. That helps me. Thanks for the reminder, Andrel. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We are going to stop a lot today. It's a 9-minute song. And so we're going to just get going here and see what happens. Hi, Claudia. Good to see you. Thank you for the congratulations on 80,000. Yes, I'm so excited. It's so awesome. And I'm going to work on, my goal this week is to work on a video. Usually I try to sing something for every 10,000 subscribers or even 5,000. I don't know. But anyway, I've owed you a couple because it seems like every time I've hit a major milestone, I've gotten sick and my voice just sounds like it doesn't sound good. Okay. So I am just coming off this little head cold that I had, but I'm singing a wedding today, so I gotta get my voice in gear here. It's back to work time. Hi Marco from Italy, thank you for the congratulations. Alf Calzone, good to see you. Ooh, yes. Yona Yinton, is that how you say her name? I watch her channel. She's got at least 1 million subscribers the last I checked, but she lives out in the middle of nowhere in Sweden, and her videos are amazing. She records in the wintertime. She records the ice. It like makes all these beautiful sounds. It's incredible as it's moving over the water. It's amazing. Her YouTube channel is one of my favorites. Very fun to watch. So thanks for mentioning her, Alf. Great. Duncan Woods. Yes. So Metallica is part of the Stranger Things. Would lexicon be a good good word? I did a little bit of research, and Metallica has been in existence for 40 years. It says on their website that they're celebrating 40 years and they're only getting started. 40 years of heavy music, and we're just getting started. So there you go. Love it. It's an American heavy metal band. The band was formed in 1981 in Los Angeles by vocalist guitarist James Hetfield and drummer Lars Ulrich. And it's been based in San Francisco for most of its career. So I feel a little embarrassed that I don't know about this band, because it is it came on the scene when I was coming of age. That probably tells you how old I am, which is fine. I don't care. I'm a grandmother. I have this, God sparkles in my hair, and I'm proud of it. So, but I was so deep into jazz culture and using my fake ID to get into jazz clubs that all my friends who were really into heavy music, they were doing other things. They were listening to all of this music at the time, and I just completely skipped it. So that is why I've never heard them before. But it's fun. I can hear them now, and I'm so excited because now I have this interest in metal music. Thanks to all of you. You guys have taught me so much. All right. Okay, thank you. Sean Murphy is saying that the specific metal genre of Metallica is called thrash metal. Very good to know. Did not even know that was the thing. So that is helping. Alan Infinity, yeah. Alan Infinity got into them around 1983 to 85. Good. And I'm not sure you can hear it, but today we have a motorcycle rally happening where hundreds upon hundreds of motorcycle enthusiasts are coming into our town. They close the road so that they can, it's a rally. It's a big, huge rally. A lot of them are veterans, and so they get together and then they ride from our town to another town. And so it is very loud. If you can hear a dull roar in the background. Not sure you can, but we'll see. All right. Paul says, I hope they are just getting started, but their best work was made in the first 5 years of existence, including this song. Very good to know. Aw, thank you, Edward. Possibly the most beautiful grandmother on the internet. I don't know if that's true, but I appreciate that very much. Thank you. All right. Okay, Andrell saying we're still missing 18 thumbs up. Very good. Didn't somebody say last time that if you thumbs up on the way at the end of the video, maybe you should thumbs up now if they're going to block me. Who knows? Hey, Victor Bradshaw's on this morning. Hi, Victor. Victor hasn't been on in a little while. I'm thinking about you, brother. Good to see you on today. Awesome. I'm looking to see. Yeah, okay. Sean Murphy is a biker in South Africa. Very cool. Yeah, we had a lot of leather yesterday at the farmers market in town. They have descended on our town. We're so grateful. We love it when they come. It's a huge weekend. All right. Yes, Marco, Metallica, is doing his metal horns. Paul is saying, many consider Master of Puppets their best album. I prefer its predecessor, Ride the Lightning, but Master of Puppets is brilliant. Wonderful. All right. Oh, Annie's saying, I sent them your way after many of them drove through NYC under my window. Oh my goodness. That would take some getting used to. I guess you kind of just get, because I live out in it's not really rural. We're in a town, but it's pretty quiet here. So it would take some getting used to. Oh gosh. Yeah, Alan says, I would have killed myself on a motorcycle, but I think they're cool. They are pretty cool. I'm scared to ride them personally, but they're pretty neat. And the culture is pretty cool. The people are really, really nice. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so Florasara says they've not really listened to any of their more recent stuff. We got 53 people, and we are almost 11 minutes in. We got to get this show on the road, guys. All right. Let's take this off. We're going to put this in. Nope, I don't want to remove it. I want to put it in. Oh, okay. Well, okay, let me get this view. Here we go. Make sure I'm at 0. All right, guys, let's go. Okay, this is one thing I was going to say. I'm kind of grateful that we're not doing the live performance version because I mentioned this when I did my little poll. I feel scared. I feel scared of these particular songs because I think it just feels huge. It feels big. It feels heavy. Like, am I going to like it? I think that's the biggest thing. It's like, am I going to like it? I'm not sure. So let's just see. Let's just see what happens. You guys are here to hold my hand. Hold me. That's kind of how I feel about it. So let's listen. I'm grateful to not have so much sensory information coming in. I can really just focus on the sound. And I'm going to, hopefully the volume level is going to be okay. Let's give it a try. Here we go. How it's layering in. Okay, I'm stopping. Oh my goodness, I love how it just like, it layers bigger and bigger and bigger. And of course, now I can really appreciate just the syncopation. And just the what am I trying to say? Words are hard. I need more coffee. Just the musicianship, the ability of the players, incredible. Wow, I'm loving what you guys are saying here. Julie says, I used to sit on the bus on the way to high school listening to Metallica so that I could get through a brutal day of being bullied. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, the Injustice for All CD is why I'm still on this side of the grave. Wow. Oh my goodness. I love all the metal horns, everybody. Annie NYC says, launch gently. And Paul said, this is a very heavy track. Julie says, you don't have to like it. Okay, good. I mean, seriously, it's, oh, and I love this comment. Alan Tuomas got a lot of inspiration from Metallica about the idea of making his own band. See, this is the origin story of this genre, right? That's what you guys have been telling me for a long time. If you're going to start listening to this music, you need to go back to some of the original bands who made it possible. And I think, again, some of the reason why I've been scared of it is the dark themes. And I think because I'm such an empath, those things just like get in deep. Like I'm, yeah, anyway, I think that's why it feels a little scary. But I'm recognizing too, like Julie was saying, this music is how people, it's what they use to help them through really intense, difficult situations. So you've got to appreciate that. It's amazing, actually. It's medicine. It's medicine for some, which is wonderful. Okay. Tom says, Metallica has an amazing Fade to Black live video on YouTube. Would make a good live video from them to start with. Very good. Awesome. Okay, good to know. Thanks for that, Tom. And Rundkus says, this song is about addiction and how it can control you. Really cool. And I'm thinking about Sober. I'm thinking about Tool and Sober, which they may not even be in the same realm, but I know I thought that song was about addiction. That's how I walked away from it. And Herman says this might be a little bit too heavy for Christi Bovee. Well, we'll see. We shall see what happens. Yes, John Sullivan, syncopation is the word indeed. Sean Murphy says, James Hetfield on rhythm guitar is a metal master of down picking. All right. Tom Blug, the lyrics of their albums have something to say too. And Alan Infinity says their singer James has a very raw voice. Okay, very cool. Okay, Hengedi, the transitions from chug chug into more symphonic parts is what I love the most with old Metallica. The tempo changes. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. I was thinking musicianship because it does take some skill to be able to do this for sure. But that's what I was hearing. It's amazing. Okay, very good. Thrash metal. Thanks, Marco, for this comment. Thrash metal means sudden changes in rhythm and techniques. All right. Very cool. Yes, it all intersects, Julie Lamb says. Iron Maiden influences Metallica. Metallica influences Tuomas. And Paul says, I think that James Hetfield has one of the best metal voices. He really delivers the meaning of his angry songs. Paul says, Nightwish pays homage to Metallica by referencing the riff to Enter Sandman during The Greatest Show on Earth. That is a comment that I definitely got when I did the show, The Greatest Show on Earth, which I think my camera malfunctioned and I didn't get the whole thing, which was very sad. But I didn't even know how Enter the Sandman goes, and I never went and listened to it because I wanted to do it with you guys. So Florosaurus says, take 1 dose of Metallica and 2 of Nightwish 4 times a day. Very good. Well, what does that do to you? Does it keep you happy? Is that the medicine? Okay. Yeah, so Julie is giving some of the lyrics. Taste me, you will see. More is all you need. Dedicated to how I'm killing you. The song really is the perfect description of addiction. Okay, well, let's get back into it. Let's get back in. Sorry I'm stopping, guys. You know the drill. I'm really trying to not have it be blocked. We shall see. We've got 63 points of light all over the globe right now. Thanks for being here, guys. Let's get back in. Here we go. Incredible. What? Okay, I'm going to stop right there. Oh my gosh, it's like they're dropping beats, like you think you're in time, and then, wow, the meter is changing, the time signature is changing a lot. Oh my goodness, and they're so tight. Holy cow, that's amazing. I'm going to move back just a little bit. I'm so grateful that they have the words too. That's fun. Wow, guys, incredible. This is an interesting, that's how my little boy used to say, interesting. Interesting comment. Tuomas was an exchange student here in the USA many years ago and was influenced when he went to a Metallica concert. This is so cool, getting this history. Yeah, the changes in tempo will amaze you. You are right. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. Hi, Basil Keen from Down Under. Good to see ya. Okay, the next thrash band has to be Slayer. Okay, gosh, this is amazing. You guys are, my mind is opening up. It really is. I'm grateful to be able to do this today. Yeah, Runkus, the master is the drugs, the puppets are the addicted. If you look at the lyrics, it'll all make sense. That's really good to know. I appreciate that. Stephen, thank you. Love your channel and enjoy your positive energy. Thanks so much. I appreciate that so much. Oh, Frank says I'm not going to survive Slayer. Is that a challenge, Frank? Oh my goodness. Oh, even Julie's saying, I don't know if she's ready. Uh-oh. Gosh, now I think I need to go listen to them. This would be interesting. Paul says Metallica were very influenced by Iron Maiden and the new wave of British heavy metal with its punching adherence to speed, the tempo, not the drug. Very cool. Metallica, oh, that was the same one. Very good. Okay. Julie says, I haven't listened to this album in a while. Now my legs have goosebumps. Sorry, I'm interrupting your goosebump sesh with my constant interruptions. Oh my goodness, is this true, Frank? Slayer is Floor's favorite band, that being Floor Jansen. For those of you who may be new, I listen to her quite a lot. She and Nightwish, so that's why so many of us are talking about them. Wonderful. Aaron Rico, this album is the first music I listened to when my mom passed away, forever intertwined in my life and soul. Amazing. I love that. I love how music can soothe a broken heart. Incredible. Annie NYC says, assembly line vibes, wow. And Paul says, imagine how good Metallica would be if they had a really good drummer. Oh, goodness. They are amazing musicians. Oh, Colin, hi there. First time commenting. Love your show. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful that you're here. Thanks so much. If this is your first time, just put a 1 in the chat. I would love to see how many of you are new. Frankie says, that's a joke. That's a joke. Oh, okay. It's not Floor's favorite band. Okay. Oh, gosh. All right. So let's get back in. I want to see where this goes. I rolled it back just a little bit so we can get in clean to this next section. Here we go. Okay, I've got to stop. So sorry. I'm going to go back just a little bit because that is a cool, just the drum riffs and the change there. This is amazing. Do you see my mind like opening up? My imagination is, it's just hearing it in context, like understanding what it's about. And I'm listening to it with totally different ears than I would have when they first came out, I think, because I was in such a different place in my life and in my musical tastes. I could not have appreciated it like I can now. And how fun. Oh my goodness. I love it. I'm just amazed by the musicianship and the artistry and the skill level that it takes to handle these the tempo changes. Incredible. Okay, yes. And he says the way the music builds up, moving like automatic robots controlled by the master. Yes. And I see you guys are saying that Pantera is actually Floor's favorite band, and that maybe I should need to react to that one next. That might be kind of fun. All right. Basil is saying you should check out Metallica's Enter the Sandman from Moscow 1991. 1.6 million people in the crowd. Holy moly, that's a lot of people. I feel a little, I mean, you know, when I saw the Sabaton, it was the Polish concert in Poland with, oh man, I just can't even imagine. Just logistically, I say this all the time. This is how my brain works. I'm like, that's a lot of porta potties. 1.6 million people. Wow. Amazing. Wow. Julie Lamb says, my brother is obsessed with Metallica and saw them front row last weekend. Oh my goodness. I invited him to this stream, but he had to work. This album got him through a depression as well. Oh my gosh. That's cool. So I'm assuming they sound just as good as they ever have. That's great. All right, Tom Ward. When Hannes and Floor first met while on tour together, they enjoyed some whiskey, a cigar, and listened to Pantera. That's when they knew they were the right ones for each other. Love it. I'm going to have to listen to them. That's going to be fun. Remind me, please put that in the comment section because I'd love to listen to them. That'd be great. And tell me which one, tell me which video, tell me which exact video you'd like for me to watch. I'd love that. Thanks, Tom. Very good. Many melodies in a unique song. It's like a puzzle of different songs in one. Really well said. I like that. Yeah, I know, Julie. Julie says I can barely handle being near 1.6 people, let alone 1.6 million people. Same. That's a lot. That is so many. Oh my goodness. All right. Pantera's song Walk would be a great song for you. All right, Sean. Yeah, remind me in the comments if you wouldn't mind. That would be so helpful. All right, let's get back in here. I know I kind of had to stop at a weird place, but I'm really watching the time closely today. So let's get back in. Here we go. How I'm feeling you. Love his voice. Wow. Okay, here we go. Okay, I've got to stop. Woo! Okay, let's go back because I want to get into that section. That was really cool. That master, the melody line, the way it changes. Oh, I wish I had the musical language for all of the things I'm hearing and wanting to tell you. Love it. Absolutely incredible. I want to, get right there. I think that's where it gets into this little slower section. Claudia D says, the older I get, the more I appreciate this music. And Hengedi, now the music will turn beautiful. It symbolizes the drug addict getting his or her shot, and life is beautiful for a little while again until the drugs stop working, and then it's back to anger. Wow. This is so helpful for me. I love this. Thank you so much. Fabrizio, Phil Anselmo actual band was streamed by Art in the latest Hellfest. Yeah, we're staying away from Art. That seems like there's two words to their name. I can't think. Yeah, we're not going to do that. we're going to stay away from them. Stefano Radice? I read an interview back in the 80s when they stated that originally the whole slow section was part of another song in the album. This happens sometimes. You songwriters out there know. Sometimes you do surgery and take one song and make it into another song altogether. Really cool. Aaron Rico says the only time Metallica had a crowd less than 100 was in December of 2013, but they played in Antarctica. It's the only band to ever play on all 7 continents. Wow. This is so cool, learning about this, all of this trivia. I saw that one already. Julie says Metallica's Harvester of Sorrow should be your next listen, or the song One. Paul says, you should do a jazz version of this song. Surprise your audience. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. I love Postmodern Jukebox, because they do that. They take pop songs and they make them jazzy. And we do some of those when we play out different places. I do Bad Blood by Taylor Swift. Oh, I did that one. I think, on the channel. And All About That Bass, which is just a silly song. But it's really fun in a jazz version. I personally don't love these songs as pop versions, but they really are fun. So that's an interesting idea, Paul. I'll definitely take it to heart. Okay, so Marco's saying get ready for a solo. Let's get back in here. Looking at my timestamp. So beautiful. Good. Okay, I'm at a minute, guys. Ooh, I love it. I love how they layer. It starts a little bit more down and then they just get bigger and bigger with a very repetitive section, and all of that. It's just growing, and the solo is amazing, really beautiful. Oh my goodness. And I don't know about you, but for me, I think understanding the context of the song, I'm getting like teary-eyed just thinking just about what this section represents, and I'm just feeling emotional. Does it bring out emotion in you guys as well? Wow, incredible. Runku says, it's amazing that you're open to the metal rabbit hole. It's so nice to see when people had the wrong impression at first about metal and see how talented the bands really are. I really am so humbled by the musicianship, the skill, the artistry, the amount of time that they spent in the closet, the garage, whatever, honing their craft before they came to this moment in the studio to make this piece of art. It's incredible. It really is incredible. And I think some of that, this also is kind of around the time when This Is Spinal Tap came out, the movie, Christopher Guest movie, which I have seen more times than I care to admit. And I think because at the time I was actually even more snooty. I was an opera major. Long story. That didn't last very long. But yeah, it just was, it caused that kind of, you look down your nose at those musicians, while it was just hilarious. They were, it was a mockumentary, and it was so funny and so well done. I love all of Christopher Guest's movies. But I think it probably also created even more of a wedge, you know. So I thank you for saying that, Rune Cruz. I appreciate that. Really good. Franca Maria is on. Hello. Good to see you. Yes. Okay, Marco's saying the solo reminds me of a blues. It's a sad melody. That's what I'm hearing. That's what it's eliciting in me. A sadness. Just gorgeous. Kirk Hammett, is that the guitarist that we're listening to right now? Tom Ward? Gorgeous. So great. Okay, Julie says, I only listen to songs that bring out emotion. Love it. The guitar is crying. Oh, yes. That's it. That's it. That's what I'm hearing, and it's what it's bringing out in me. Oh, incredible. Tom Ward. Spinal Tap, yeah. I don't even want to admit how many times I've seen that movie. Somebody had the vinyl album at some point. I don't think it was me, but a friend did. We listened to it on repeat. It was incredible. And the songs were really good. Like, just, you know, good. It really could have been real songs, but they're so funny. Oh my goodness. Denny Raffi, hello. Good to see you. It's the first time I've seen your name come up. Very nice to see you. Okay, a VOB, Voice of Bass Prat, I think is who that is. Incredible Muslim Indonesian. Am I thinking about are they from Indonesia? Group, all female band who are amazing and being noticed by other metal bands. They were all American bands, I think, who have kind of been lifting them up, which is exciting. Awesome. Okay, let's get back in, guys. Here we go. Okay, before we get into this next section, incredible. So Paul says these breakdowns are a signature of early Metallica. They did it less in later years. Many of their thrash contemporaries have been more consistent. Bands like Exodus, Testament, Overkill, and Creator, etc. Really cool. That's awesome. And I think someone said Kirk the Ripper Hammett. That's Sean Murphy on lead guitar. Tom says, yes, Kirk is Metallica's lead guitarist. James Hetfield, the singer, plays some lead, but mainly rhythm guitar. Nice. Yeah, very good. Marco says, if you listen again, the solo you're going to recognize a blues in it. Very cool. Okay, Basil says, you don't want to listen to Kirk and Rob's version of When Doves Cry. I was crying. Ooh, nice. So do you think that the lack of breakdowns in their later music maybe is the reason why you don't like... One of you said that you loved the music from their first 5 years the most. And is it maybe because they don't do as many now? Discuss. I'm not sure. All right. Aaron Rico says the bassist Cliff Burton passed away September 26th in 1986. So pretty early on in a bus crash in Sweden. He took Kirk Hammett's bed on the bus, and he was asleep when the bus rolled, making this his last album. Wow. Runkus says, music you need to be able to feel. It is so much more than what the radio displays. An open mind to all music gives you so much joy in life. I agree. I so agree. Oh my goodness. I don't want to be we talked about this before on the channel, but just, it seems like back in the day when music was changing so much. And listen, guys, oh my goodness, we just saw this week, we saw the Elvis movie, Baz Luhrmann's Elvis. I loved it. Oh my goodness. The underscoring for that movie is so brilliantly done. The way that I just think he's a master. A lot of people don't enjoy his movies, but I think his artistry is off the charts. And you just see in that movie how the culture, the generation gap, that's what I'm looking for. There used to be a big generation gap, and people just were not open, because you're coming out of the Lawrence Welk, super, super straight-laced musically, into Elvis the Pelvis, they just had no grid for it. And it's so fascinating. I just feel like it's such a great depiction of that gap. So I totally want to be someone who continues to be open till my dying day. I just love music. I feel like you've got to give props to these musicians. They're amazing. Okay, you guys, we were talking about, I talked about like 5 topics in that last little break here. Julie says, I think it's just a slight overall departure from their signature sound. When you get used to their earlier sound, you miss it when it's not there. Gotcha. That sounds really good. Tom says that Jason Newsted was the bassist when he saw them live. Very good. Aaron Rico loved the new Elvis movie. Yes, really good. Let's see. Alf Calzone, just listen to Tank the Tech's interview with you. Do you live near him? I'm not sure. I don't know. Hangity, one of the things that changed Metallica was the passing of Cliff Burton. He and James Hetfield were the main creative forces in the band. Burton was influenced by all music, from classical to metal. Wow. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Tom Ward, I watched the movie last week. Great movie. Learned a lot that I did not know. Same. It was so interesting. So interesting to see. Yeah, you just wonder if Elvis would still be alive today if he had had started out with a different manager, if he'd been more in charge of his own life. Super sad. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, let's get back in here. Here we go. Whoa. This tempo changes. Whoa, that was so awesome. It's like they're doing their scales. So cool. Very cool. Oh my gosh. And that guitar solo was outrageous. Oh my goodness. I hate that I have to stop. I'm going to go back after you guys are gone and listen to this one without interruption, because wow, this is a real ride. It takes you on a journey for sure. Whew, incredible. Incredible. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What have I missed? Yes, I did see Bohemian Rhapsody based on the Queen story. Loved that one as well. Absolutely loved that one. I actually saw Queen in concert. I talk about that on the channel. If you do a little search, you can see me cry through a Freddie Mercury song, because that was one of my first concerts I went to. I was pretty young, but it was really amazing. All right. Yes, Tom said, don't tell her the manager was Dutch. I never knew that. I never knew that Elvis's manager was Dutch until that movie. Oh, but I'm not taking that on as a, we won't go there. Cliff Burton has song credit on the song To Live Is To Die. Cliff wrote part of the song, but didn't have a chance to finish. Jason Newsted replaced him after Cliff's death in 1986. That's amazing that they kept going. That's pretty traumatic to lose someone in a crash like that. And it could have been any of them, which I'm sure they realized. So, oh my goodness. Okay, like most metal, it is story time. Okay, Basil says Robert Trujillo is their bassist now, joined after Newsted left. Mick Luxinger, hello. They were supposed to open for Ozzy, and partway through the tour, Ozzy said they shouldn't be opening for anyone because they were so good. So we got Metallica Friday night and Ozzy Saturday for the Ozzy tickets. Wow. That's so cool. What a cool thing to do. Amazing. And you think about like all the money involved in a change like that, even just from all the union stuff that you'd have to navigate. I love that. That just shows Ozzy's big heart too. Franca Maria Empu from Nightwish played a Metallica riff of Enter Sandman while on the greatest show on earth. Yes, very good. Dopey 12001. Hello, greetings from I'm assuming that's Netherlands. Late to the party because I had a visitor. I've never heard this song before. Hey, you and me both. This is so fun. I'm grateful that you're here. Thanks for chiming in and saying hi. I appreciate it. All right, let's get back in here. I want to hear where this goes next because I think I'm going to run it back just an ooch. And we're going to get into this next section. It sounded like it was getting ready for a change. Here we go. Stopping right there. That is so fun. So it's going back to that musical terminology-ish, what they would call the A section. So you're back to that, the verse music, different words, obviously. Incredible. The tempo changes are blowing my mind. And it's just so much fun. I'm not sure. Sometimes I wonder if my head bobbing is matching the rhythm. I hope it is. I actually, sometimes, anyway, I can't keep time, guys. That's the thing. It's pride. It's my pride. Also, can you hear the video okay? I didn't even ask you. We're like 7 minutes, 30 seconds in. What are you guys saying here? Let's see. Aaron Rico, so glad I caught this live. First time live visitor, but if you do more Metallica, it won't be the last. Good to know, Aaron. I want to keep you around, so I'm interested. I'm interested in this band. Really good. Julie says, I agree. More Metallica. Good to know, guys. This is fun. Okay. R. Gray, that's a new name to me. Hello, welcome. After you are well acquainted with all the usual metal bands, for a fun break, you could try the Japanese all-female metal band Love Bites. Very cool. Have you guys heard of baby metal? I think it's something my son showed me. This was a while ago, and I think it was coming out of Japan. It was interesting. Really interesting, but fun, really fun. Runkus. Most metal bands talk about day-to-day struggles and experiences in life. Only a small part of metal is about Satan. Very good to know. The public picture created by the media about metal created a false image on metal. Yeah, I am seeing that. I definitely am. And I'm so grateful to understand the message behind this, because you could also take this as it's Satan talking to the person, right? So yeah, it's helpful to understand the context of the lyric. It really helps me to have you guys be with me and hold on to me as I'm doing this. Franca Maria is saying they are also new into metal. Very fun. Julie says, Metallica was the first metal I ever listened to. They are to blame for my entire musical library today. Really cool. Awesome. Okay, Mick is saying that the video sounds great. Good to know. Very good to know. Yes, Christy's going to need another day to react to all these suggestions for sure. You guys keep them coming though, because I'm enjoying doing the live reactions. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it helps me. You know, I love coming to do just a real video with editing and all of that. That's fun too. But this is really even more fun, if I could say. I really enjoy the interaction with you guys. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Alan's saying the video sounds good. Wonderful. All right. Duncan says that the Nightwish track Sahara live has a sad but true Metallica riff at the beginning. Very good. All right. Yes. When you started the song, instant head bobbing. Yes, you can't help it. Tom Luke says, baby metal is fun. Mick is saying the same thing. Yeah, Mick says it proves you can dance to metal. That's great. Oh yeah, baby metal, Love Bites, bandmate. Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, maybe I've heard them before, but it's been a long time ago. That's my oldest son, and he's a dad. You know, it's been a while since he lived at home. So, okay. All right. Yeah, Franca Marie is saying baby metal is not his cup of tea. All right, guys. I love this. Thanks. If you have Julie's saying this interaction is the best part of, in her opinion, of doing the live. I totally agree. And again, be sure to leave a thumbs up. We have 78 beautiful, amazing miracles watching right now. So fun. Oh my goodness. Jenny's saying it's her first time to listen to Metallica too. Sounds good. Not my favorite. Yeah. Good. This is awesome. We could actually have an opinion here and not get mad, which is fun. So I love it. Thanks for saying that. Thanks, Jenny. Good. Okay. Hi, Charles Clark. I haven't seen your name before. Cemetery gates first and go from there. All right. Put that in the actual comments. That I will refer to that for next week. Yeah, Fabrizio's saying for some weird reason, it seems in Japan, metal is an all-girl thing. That is really interesting. I think that's why I loved VOB, because they're such amazing musicians. Oh my goodness. So seeing an all-female group, that was kind of definitely a first for the channel. So it would be interesting to kind of go down that rabbit hole a little bit too. Okay. Basil saying, check out Amy Lee with Wagaki Band and the song Bring Me to Life. Very cool. All right. Good. Okay. Mick Lexinger says old Metallica fans are used to people not liking them. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, maybe because the genre has changed so much. There's so many sub-genres of heavy metal. Wow, very cool. All right. I am going to continue on here. Here we go. Let's do this. Oh, wow, that ending. I was thinking, how are they going to get out of this? Because it's so intense. But I loved that rising line behind them. It almost could have been like a orchestral string line. It's probably just the alternate. Maybe it was actually, because you figure the rhythm guitar is keeping that tempo. So it might have been, I'm sorry, who did you say the guitarist was? Oi. Doing that kind of rising melodic line at the end. We got to go back and listen to that, guys. That was brilliant. So cool. Okay. Let's listen to that last part here. Where are we? Just call my name is I scream. Master, master. Just call my name is I scream. Master, master. You can hear it way back in the mix. Oh, nice. Woo, that was so good. I love that. It was like way back in the mix and lots of reverb on it. Oh my gosh, I love that line, and just against the against the tempo change. That was amazing. My mind is blown. Literally, it's like the Grinch whose heart grew 3 sizes. Like my musical interest has grown 3 sizes today. Do you see my mind opening up? Wow. Oh my goodness. Runkus, the metal community is the best in the world. Go see a metal festival and meet the people, and you will see. Do not forget to vlog though. Yes, I need to do this. I'm feeling more brave. I feel like it would be really good. You guys have told me that I would not be the oldest person there. I would not be considered the old fuddy-duddy, right? Incredible. Yes, it's leather jacket time for Christi. Hey, I have a leather jacket. I love that look. I just learned a term called coastal grandmother. It's not a leather jacket look, but it kind of, they use it for older persons such as myself who like to dress a little more hip and not, grandmother-ish. So, oh yeah, babe, I wear leather for sure. Virgin Pebble, keep up the fantastic reactions. Can't wait to see what you're reacting to in the future. Thanks for being here. That's a new name for me. I'm so grateful that you're here. We have 82 gorgeous, gorgeous souls watching right now. Thanks for being here, everybody. This has been so much fun. Literally, I am just, is gobsmacked a word? I feel so excited about continuing to look into this genre. I can't even believe it. Like, did I think I was going to be doing this in my life? No, I did not. But here we are. And I love it. I'm so excited, so happy to know you. I've told you this before. You're in my life and you are just the best, literally. I think about you during the week. I'm sending you my love, sending you all my good vibes, and hoping that you guys are well and happy, and that we'll just continue to unpack this. We got 80,000 points of light who are all loving voice work, singing great music, and loving each other. That's the main thing. This is a space of love. That's my main goal, is loving people well and being able to do it in the context of great music. And that is what this was today. Literally, I feel, I don't even know. It's like I said earlier, this song is like medicine. I feel like I've just been given a jolt. Maybe it's my second cup of coffee, but I don't think so. I think it's just that this music just washes over your soul. And, you know, even though it's like the lyrics, it's not I'm not relating to that so much. It's more just like, man, it just gives you like a lift, and I just feel like I'm ready to go out and take on the day. So I'm hoping that you feel the same. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So we'll get together again next week. Leave your suggestions in the comment box below. Truly, I feel so energized. Like, yes, let's like dive deeper and see what else we can find. Know how very much I love you. Keep finding your voice in the world. Keep making your sound in whatever sphere of influence you are in, because somewhere somebody is literally praying for you to show up. And remember today, if nobody has told you, let me be the first to tell you how very much you are loved. I love you so much. Have a great rest of your day and a wonderful week. See you next time. Bye-bye.